all about a feature that's often overlooked, the castles in game. So today we have a supposed update related to the castles, which I'm rather intrigued about. You may have noticed I have my old headphones on today, and we're back in the studio, so I'm extremely excited about that. For what we're expecting today, I'm expecting castles related to Ethereal Island. I think Ethereal Island solely is going to get a castle upgrade, particularly in reference to Crystallium, I think. Oh no, never mind. Wow, we've got them for the magical islands. Well, this is going to be really exciting to check out now. We're probably going to have a right ton of lore then to check out today. We'll start off with Light Island then. We're on the perfect island to start off with, which is going to be really cool. 150 diamonds. Let's go. Oh man, we're going to spend a lot of diamonds. Now, I'm only going to get the first upgrade on every single island, and then at the end of the video, we'll check out the rest of them. Otherwise, I think I'll have way too many diamonds to spend today. What in the world is this crystal? This is a crystal which we have never seen before. I really like the multicoloredness of it. You can see where they're going with the prism gate dimension and stuff with it. And they have unique bios on every single one. Oh, we've got a ton of lore to crack down today, guys. Even though confetti is among the ancient crystals that once erupted forth from the world beyond the prism gate. Oh, it luckily still behaves in mineralogically expectable ways. With the guidance of the local fire delegation, the inhabitants of Light Island gleaned out to build a series of glorious confettite castles, ones which perfectly complement the local color palette and provide the beds needed for the island's growing population. I'm really intrigued towards what this confettite might be about then. We know it's from the prism gate dimension, which is really cool, but honestly looking at this design is really cool, and it makes me think what on earth is going to happen with the rest of the crystals. Definitely we're going to have Crystallium on Ethereal Island, even though it's not in game today. It definitely will come sometime in the future, I do think. It's going to be really exciting. Hop on over to Psychic then now. Psychic's going to be, oh, what was Space Island's crystal? Was it Aurorium? I think it was Aurorium. So we've got Confettite, which is a brand new one. We've got Aurorium. Now, these are all crystals that were supposed to be on the outer islands inside of Dawn of Fire. You can go and check out the video in the cards tab if you're intrigued towards the exact specifics behind it. But these were supposed to be in the game and they were never added. But today we're seeing them on Magical Islands officially in game for the first time. No, it wasn't. I can't remember the name behind this one. Nebulox. Nebulox. That was Space Islands one. Aurorium was a different one. Oh no, we've got the same bio. So they're all from the Prism Gate then now. Interesting. I was expecting different bios for them all initially when I first heard about the Prism Gate, as Phosphor and Light Island is very specific to the Prism Gate. So I was kind of expecting that when I saw Light Islands, but I don't think that's the case. Let's go on to Fairy Island then and check out that one. I think another thing that we do have to discuss about with these castle upgrades and how they're coming in game now is how these are going to affect the Magical Islands. Now, they've chosen to specifically go with the Magical Islands rather surprisingly over Ethereal Island first, which is beyond surprising to me, to be honest. We initially saw this being teased on the loading screen, but honestly, I was expecting an Ethereal Island out of this today. I'm really surprised, to be honest. Oh, Aurorium. This is where Aurorium's from, guys. So this was Cloud Island's crystal initially. Super cool. I'm not really seeing where the beds are needed at the moment, though. Ethereal Island probably needs the beds. But then again, does it? Yeah, it does. Because we've got all of the epic emeralds coming along. I think at the moment it's completely fine and you can get all of them, as it's only the epic single element emeralds that have been releasing. But later down the line, we're going to be needing those. I'm trying to think about which one this is before we get it. So for Cave Island, it was the green one. The name eludes me. Let's go ahead and upgrade though anyway. Crystallium. No, that's Ethereal Island. What am I on about? I've just said that. Quaritz, that's it. Quaritz is Cave Island's one. Oh, but it changes to suit the outer island that each magical island is associated with inside of the bios. So now that association is official inside of the game, and that's not really been referenced. I mean, obviously we all know that it's official in that sense, but getting that confirmation is really cool. And Confettite specifically is definitely the biggest thing from today. I'm really excited how they saved Crystallium 2 for Ethereal Island. I just need to check if Ethereal Island doesn't have a castle upgrade, because it's well weird if it doesn't today. Feels like the perfect chance. It was the perfect chance to add that castle today. Seeing as though we have all of the rest of the castles having these upgrades. You've missed out on that opportunity, Big Blue Bubble, but I'm sure you have something else planned, so I'm not going to go too far into it. Confettite. You see, I am very curious towards what Confettite's final upgrades do look like. So I do think we're going to have to take a little look. So I'm going to go and load up some images so we can take a look at these proper forms. I just finished checking out the new new castles inside of My Singing Monsters. And oh my goodness, apparently a Dawn of Fire update is out. So let's take a look what we have today. So apparently, you know what, let's just go in game and find out. I can't be bothered with reading the update bio. No one's into that. Oh my god, this looks awesome. Finally, we have a new loading screen. Oh my god, this is literally what we've been wanting all along for Dawn of Fire. It's so cool as well. They've spoiled us. We've even got a new crystal. Oh, I was going to say a new crystallium, but I meant to say crystal. Confetti for Party Island, which is really exciting. I have been here for ages waiting for this new content to load. It's been insane. Okay, whatever this is, it must be kind of on the big side for Dawn of Fire now. Obviously, not too big, because Dawn of Fire, it don't ever go that big. But big for Dawn of Fire. So I'm excited now. Particularly excited because I think obviously this update is tied to the crystals somehow. I was totally too excited and skipped over the update bio, but I think it's related to some crystals on the outer island. Yes, collect and craft from the prism gate to make it easier. Now that is very cool. Okay, that has completely changed everything. Wow, that's actually a very useful feature. I love that so much. Oh wow, we have a new messages one. Oh, and I hear Tiawa. Tiawa! My little lovely finally playing. Right then, let's take a look at this news board. More? Oh, we're separating it out now. I do like that. What's new in 2.9? Now, this is interesting. Shop has turned into the market. Good. We love that. The market is turned into the trading post. Well, that makes a lot more sense. Bulletin board messages on all islands are very nice. Improved interface and familiar icons and more. I love it. Dawn of Fire getting all of the love it rightfully deserves. And adding in these new mechanics. Okay, right. Let's go on over to our outer islands then now. I know I tap messages because I'm not used to the map icon being there. It's been there for years, guys. Ever since Dawn of Fire began, right? So that's kind of crazy. Can we get our first confettite anywhere? How exactly do we retrieve these crystals then? Oh, so you actually have to go inside of the prism gate then to retrieve these crystals. Intriguing. If we go back to the jewelers though, we should be able to see the icons and things for these crystals, which will be really cool. So we have forets, and you can see them right here. That is a lot of diamonds just for that. Luckily though, I have plenty of items and resources to spare here. No expenses too great for these brand new crystals. How insane that we've got them in both the original game and Dawn of Fire once more, just like with pumping. They've outdone themselves. And I really like the new mechanics incorporated into the prism gate. It's going to be really cool to see that come forward now. Lots of nice changes. Really excited. Anyway, back to past MPG who didn't know about the Dawn of Fire update to check out the castles a little bit more. Oh my goodness. So I've been searching for the images. I'm sorry guys, it's taken me a while to find these images, but the castle is no longer playing. I was seriously thinking something was up with the island song and the castle sound is just completely gone. No, that is bad. You know guys, I am actually going to bring this up now because it's been crazy the amount of bugs that we've been getting in game. The bugs that we've been getting in game lately with Stog on Amber Island, everything has been so glitchy and I think this just about tops it off. I don't even know what to say anymore about the bugs, but I think we need definitely a little bit more of a looking into them before these updates are releasing, as it's happening so frequently now. I've put all of the castles together now in one image so we can take a deeper look into all of these different castles. So here we have Confetti, the polished and carved versions. Now unfortunately in game we can't see what's going on up here, but assumably I think this is some kind of necklace or something, and I really like these polished variants. A lot neater than the actual crystals down at the bottom for sure. Then we have Nebulox with the polished and carved ones, Aurorium and Quaritz. I really like the Quaritz carved crystal. That's probably my favorite out of all of the carved crystals, to be honest. And here we have the different islands that they actually do resemble, which is really nice. Out of everything today though, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I think I am honestly most surprised about that castle being glitched. It's not just this glitch, it's every single glitch inside of the game right now. Every single time an update releases now, it seems like a glitch comes along with it. And back in former times when Magical Islands was released, Slight Island and so forth, this wasn't happening. This is like a brand new thing that has been happening over the past few months. So I'm really hoping now that all of this does get fixed. Oh wait, 30% off all island skin packs only on Steam. Oh my god, I've just bought all of those. No! No! Oh, god darn it. Right, so we have Stog playing at the wrong bit, supposedly Pong-Ping is supposed to play somewhere else, and there's just loads of glitches. The Magical Island castles, guys. Hopefully the castles are fixed sometime soon. Really cool to see Confetti come along. Definitely let me know what you think about Confetti and all of the island crystals down below. And Dog is super happy that we're home too. Let me tell you guys, he has done nothing but show immense amount of love towards me ever since I got in. He literally was waiting on the doorstep while I've been away for me to come back, bless him. So he's really happy to come back and for us to be making videos on you, Dog. Ah, woof woof. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and to subscribe too, guys. I'll see you guys later though for now. Bye, guys.